This morning, a bombshell report claims Israel obtained the battle plan used by Hamas to carry out the October 7th attack more than a year ago. The New York Times reports the Israeli military reviewed a 40-page Hamas document last year, which called for a barrage of rockets at the outset of the attack, drones to knock out the security cameras, and automated machine guns along the border. Israeli intelligence reportedly dismissed the plan as aspirational, but Hamas followed the blueprint with shocking precision. Meanwhile, the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas expired overnight. Israeli fighter jets once again striking Hamas targets in Gaza.
Russia's Supreme Court has effectively outlawed LGBTQ activism after labeling the community an extremist group. The judges approved an application by the country's Justice Ministry, which argued that authorities had identified manifestations of an extremist nature in the international LGBTQ movement. It's the latest in a series of laws restricting gay and lesbian rights in Russia.
South Korea has imposed new sanctions targeting 11 North Koreans involved in the regime's satellite and missile development. Newly added to an existing sanctions list are 5 individuals linked to the North satellite program, 4 of whom are at North Korea's National Aerospace Development Administration: Lee Chul-ju, Kim In-bum, Ko Kwan-young, and Choi Myung-soo. Kang Sun, the manager of the Ryongseong Machine Complex, a machinery plant where Kim Jong-un visited last Sunday, was also put on the list. Also added to the list are 6 individuals involved in developing and operating ballistic missiles.
Navy officials now say they hope to fly this Boeing P-8 Poseidon again someday because it's filled with high-tech surveillance equipment reportedly worth $200 million. To salvage the aircraft, they've been waiting for special equipment due in on Wednesday. Officials say nearly all 2,000 gallons of fuel have been removed and there have not been any leaks, but some coral may have been broken.
Crisis unfolds as over 60,000 containers remain stranded at sea. More than 60,000 containers are stuck at sea waiting to be offloaded at South Africa's biggest port amid gridlock blamed on bad weather and equipment failures that is damaging the poor economy, according to business and political groups. Dozens of vessels are waiting outside the southeastern port of Durban, which handles about 60% of the country's container traffic, according to South African Association of Freight Forwarders, SAF. The bottleneck at the port, operated by state-owned Transnet, evolved in a political squabble on Monday, with the leading opposition party calling for the sacking of the Public Enterprises Minister.
Former U.S. National Security Advisor and Secretary of State Henry Kissinger died on Wednesday local time at the age of 100. Kissinger served as the Secretary of State during the Nixon and Ford administrations in the 1960s and 70s. Apart from saying he died at his home in Connecticut, no further information concerning the circumstances were given by his geopolitical consulting firm, Kissinger Associates.